She was saying she was in a sexless marriage, that her husband just really couldn't get it up. She said everything was great, but she just couldn't get it up and she couldn't deal with it anymore. So we were asking if you were in.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing? Welcome again to my YouTube channel, The All in One Box. This is a really sensitive topic, and I believe and I know there's somebody out there who is in this same situation and don't know what to do. I'm not. I'm good. I'm strong enough. It gets up, but I know there might be somebody out there who don't know what to do. But before we go right into that video, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and be a part of this platform. With nothing else to say, by the way, this video is from the Breakfast Club. 105, is it 105? 101?
DJ Envy, Charlemagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host Claudia Jordan here.
Breakfast Club.
Now, if you just joined us, we were talking about somebody who called during Get It Off Your Chest. She was saying she was in a sexless marriage, that her husband just really couldn't get it up. She said everything was great, but she just couldn't get it up and she couldn't deal with it anymore. So we were asking if you were in that situation, you're dating somebody, everything is great, everything is fine, he's a great guy, he treats you well, good job, benefits, and he just can't get it up. Would you stay? What would be your situation? Claudia.
Yeah, how do you work through that, Claudia? Or can you?
If the
I've
money
been
is
in that
good,
situation before.
Mm-hmm.
Great, yeah. I think if women are being honest, a lot of us have been through that situation. And a lot of times we are catering to your ego and we don't say anything and we just fake it. But how long can you do it? And the funny thing
10
about
years.
my relationship, I didn't break up with him because that it was other stuff. He had
Why
the
did he say 10
audacity
years?
with his soft peen to actually cheat. And then it's
Really?
like, imagine you rock with someone through all the issues that they have and you're like, I'm trying to be supportive, and then they still do you dirty. So I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer that you leave them alone.
Well, listen, how do you? Well, two questions. How do you fake it with a Roman noodle, and how does he cheat with a Roman noodle?
Well, I would see him on top
What is
of
a
me,
Roman
and I
noodle?
knew we were having sex because he was sweating and grunting, but I didn't feel anything.
Damn it, man.
And it started
Damn
to
it,
make
man.
me
Claudia, I hate
question
you.
my anatomy. Like, I'm like, am I huge? Is something wrong with me? But no, it just.
Oh, you thought you had the big lake.
Yeah, but then I was like,
okay.
it was early on, and I was younger. Numbers was mad low. It was not possible. It was not me. It was he had an issue, but he refused to seek help for it. So it was bad. It's like, listen, you gonna have to be honest about yourself.
Well, I wonder when
that's-
women
that's
decide to
tough.
leave
That's
though,
tough.
because I would think to myself
Because our
like,
ego
okay,
sometimes
let's go down to the
gets
doctor. Let's try
all
some
of us.
medications.
But you know the
maybe.
problem is, in me and my wife, we do the podcast where people will call, and that was probably one of the biggest thing where people always email
Which
and have a
podcast is
problem. But the hardest part for men who would always email us,
There's
never,
no hard part for
never
men with
shut
ED.
up.
It's
man,
hard.
shut
Come
up.
on, Charlie,
They
man,
would
it's
never
hard.
say their name, but they say it's the most. It feels like it's demasculating. It feels like they're not a man
course.
because. For them, they feel like it's not my problem. I'm doing everything right, but my peen just won't get hard. So they was like, and it's hard to go to a doctor to be like, hey, doc, this is my situation. They always feel away. And for most women, they feel like it's hard to have that conversation with their man.
I don't like
because
how much you using hard in a conversation like
Yo,
this.
shut up,
It's
man.
hard.
understand
It's hard,
now.
Charlie, man. What are you talking about?
It is hard to have a conversation with your man because most women, if we rocking with you, we rocking with you, but don't have the audacity to mistreat this woman. If she's dealing with this, she's a saint or she really loves you. And a lot of us will love you through that, but don't on top of that be arrogant. You can't be impotent and arrogant, like I said.
Do you think that it's a lot of projection in a situation like that, Claudia? Because if men's egos in a lot of ways are attached to their penis, right?
Yeah.
So if I know that my penis can't perform properly, I might just project the pain and hurt I feel from having ED onto you.
Yeah, because a lot of times they have a bad attitude or just mean to you. But a lot of
Or
women
don't want to have sex because they don't want to feel that way, I'm sure.
don't want to have sex, and then you start being insecure in your mind because even in that relationship, I did not bring it up. I never brought it up to him. I never made him feel bad because I'm like, I don't want to make it worse.
Got you.
You know?
Let's go to the phone lines. We have
right,
Sam
let's go
on
to
the
the phone
line.
line now.
Sam, good morning.
I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Breakfast Club.
Now, you said you're dealing with this now.
Yes, I am.
Talk to us.
So I got married last September, and this has been an issue in our relationship prior to us getting married. And I'm
Damn.
thinking, okay, he'll get better. He'll go to the doctor. We're going to work through it. I've been more than patient. We've been together 4 years. And he's just not able to satisfy me at all.
How old is he?
He's 52.
Wow. Have you
And he
tried any
is a
medication?
diabetic. What was that?
Has he done
Oh.
Viagra? Has he taken Viagra?
His doctor prescribed him the Cialis,
Mm-hmm.
told him that he should take it daily for preventative. He's still in that denial phase.
So he.
Oh,
won't.
I don't need that. I'm good. I'm just too sleepy. I'm just too tired. It's always an
No.
excuse. So he won't take it.
Now, see, that's what would frustrate me more, right? Right, Claudia?
When
Claudia,
I-
what
when I was
the hell
in
I'm
that-
talking about? Shut up,
Yeah,
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne,
Go ahead,
that would
Claudia.
frustrate you more. Is you having that problem, boo-boo? Huh? That would frustrate me more. What? Charlamagne, shut up.
Sam, when I was in that situation, I was so fearful of having a conversation with the guy that
Yeah,
I
it's true,
considered,
it's
and I
true.
actually was trying to
Because
look up
sometimes,
laws. Like, what if
I
I
know.
ground it up and I put it in his food, and I just kind of like slipped it in, and then people were like, nah, you can't do that. That's illegal. You're drugging him. But
I've
it
been
made me-
thinking that. Like, I just have to
boy.
trick him.
But you know,
Like, I want to do that.
a
Okay.
lot of men don't like taking the Cialis and the Viagra because a lot of men say it gives you headaches.
It does.
And they said the headaches can last a couple of days. So
Really?
that could be an issue or problem too. But I think it's a conversation
Oh.
that you have to be upfront with and
Oh.
don't be
They cl-
judgy.
they-
I think
they
judgy is
clearly
the
ha-
problem.
They clearly having the conversation. They went to the doctor to get
Yes,
the
we
Cialis.
do talk about it, and he just gives me all the excuses.
Mm.
Or he'll tell me, like, oh, well, you fell asleep. That's why we didn't do it. Like, you saw me out all day.
Your peen
Yeah.
fell asleep the whole marriage.
But does he still eat the box at least?
No,
Oh no.
I have to. He will do that once he gets tired of hearing me complain.
What
It's
about
like,
Yeah, Claudia.
okay.
Claudia, you might be right. That's a bestie, Claudia.
That's a bestie. He's not. Yeah. Have you thought about other men? Have you thought about stepping outside your marriage?
I have, and I've even told my husband that. It's like, listen, if you can't get this together, I need a boyfriend.
And what did he say?
And I say it to him jokingly, but I am like so serious, and he's just like, oh, well, we'll cross that bridge when it happens. When I get older, we'll talk about it.
Jesus?
Because we have a 12-year age difference. It's like, I'm still
Lord
young
have
and vibrant,
mercy.
and you getting old and don't even want to have sex no more. It's too early for that.
Do you have a rose?
I have tons of toys.
Oh, damn.
But you know when you love
I
somebody,
get old, you know. I need a body on me.
when you love somebody, it's frustrating that you don't, the sex toys are cool, but
Thanks,
they
Sam.
don't take the place of actual sex penetration.
All right, let's go to another
Well, we
call.
praying for you. But you know, I was going to say, though, it is frustrating because when somebody is sick, I guess this is considered a sickness, and they won't take their medication,
Yeah, that's a bad part.
that's what I'm sure, would piss me off.
But you
It's
also
tough.
got to think if that medication is causing side effects that person can't deal with, whether it's headaches or whatever it may be, they might not want to take that medication because of that, or they might feel like it takes their manhood away. Or nah, it'll work. It'll start working again. It was just a little stress. Maybe I'm just a little tired. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Star. Good morning.
Good morning, Star.
Good morning, Star.
Okay, so listen, I don't think I would want to be in a sexless relationship either, but I met this guy in about 2010 who told me that he was dealing with some stuff like that. So he got a penis pump, like, inserted in his penis that has, like, a pump part on the testicles. So when you want it to get it up, you just pump on it.
What?
And it keeps it up.
I never heard of
The
that.
entire time.
Like the
First of all,
Reebok sneaker, you
that's-
push the
that's
button.
not- That's not what the penis pump is.
No, no, wait, shut up, Charlamagne. Claudia's saying yes, it is. You don't.
No, it's not.
My girl's guy had that.
So it's
What?
inserted in him,
Yeah, it's like an implant,
and
Yeah.
and how do you
It's
pump it up?
inserted,
Like a
yeah, it's
sneaker.
inserted out.
Like a sneaker, like you squeeze it?
Yeah, you better hold up.
That's not how the
He
penis
grabs
pump
one of his
works.
testicles and he squeezes it like until it is erect. And then whenever he wanted it to go down, he holds the testicle, like basically like let the air out. I have no idea.
That's amazing.
I didn't know
Whoa.
penis pumps were for erectile dysfunction. I thought penis pumps were for people who wanted to make their penis look larger than it actually is.
I thought it was strippers. I thought strippers do it usually before they dance.
Exactly.
But this is
That's
not
my-
the same type of penis pump.
Sam, was it?
No,
did it make
no,
it,
yeah.
Did it really help it? Like, was it really hard?
I mean, I didn't touch it, but I thought he was a pimp, and there was a lot of women over there, so I'm assuming it was really hard.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of dope. Because think about it like this: you could pump it, and then it could go like 9 inches.
I would go for
No,
that.
it
7
don't get
inches?
long. It don't get long. It gets wide.
Well,
How do you know?
Yeah,
I've tried it.
No, you don't have it. This is implanted in your
Implanted.
penis, you idiot. This is not the
it's-
pump
oh,
the
I didn't-
strippers
oh, I
use.
it's a
I never heard
contraption
that.
inside your penis that fills it up. So the blood that doesn't get put in there, it's air.
Oh. Well, salute the Reebok. I didn't
Yeah,
know they had
he
that.
showed me like a whole pamphlet. I was like, is he trying to advertise to me?
So
I
you
don't
don't
have one.
So you don't want to rock with it? Because I'm kind of open to that.
I mean, I would try it. I would go for it. I would rather do that than to like leave him, especially like
That
he
is
provided for
interesting.
me. He's a good man. then I would.
How
I would
much
try
is it going
find
to cost
some
to have
ways
something like
help
that
us.
anyway?
Wow.
It's
Bionic
definitely
Hey,
not going
man.
to be cheap.
Thank you.
I salute all of these women that are sticking through their men with this, because that's what vows are about, right? They say sicker, and what is it? I
Yeah,
can't even
for
remember.
better or
I'm
worse,
married.
sickness and health.
Sickness and health.
Health, yeah, for richer and poorer.
Rich
Rich and poor,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Softer or
You know what I
harder?
mean?
Yeah.
That's
Softer,
right.
harder, wetter, no wet. Yeah, absolutely. 800-585-1051. If you just joined us, Claudia Jordan, she's
Those
our
two are
co-host
going to be
today.
added next
And
time.
we were
Soft
having a
or wet?
conversation earlier. A lady called and
Hard
said
or
that she
softer?
was in a
Dry
sexless
or-
relationship, that
Yeah,
her man couldn't get hard, and she was going through some things. So we just opened up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Ladies, could you be with a man if everything was good? The relationship was great. He treated you well. He has a good job, but he just had ED. Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host, Claudia Jordan, here. And we're asking, if you just joined us, earlier this morning, a lady called
Let's go.
her and
Next
get it
caller.
off your chest, and she's saying that she has a sexless marriage. That her and her husband been together and they've been having problems because he can't get hard. He's a good guy, treats her well, great job, but just can't have sex. No, he has ED. So we're asking, ladies, what would you do? What would you say? Charlamagne, what would you do?
What would I do? What?
Never mind.
If I was in that position, that's why I told y'all yesterday, don't shame Robert De Niro for still having kids at 79. You should hope as a man, when you get to that age level, you still can get bricky out here in these streets.
So you would stay.
What are you talking about?
All right. Ladybug, good morning.
You're getting Charlamagne.
Yes.
A little bit confused.
Hey, Ladybug.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
Talk to us. What you got? What you think about this?
I don't think it's worth it. If you all had as many bad men as I had in my life, and me and my husband been married for 18 years, and it's not worth it. We still travel, we still hug, we still love, we can still go on dates and everything. But I wouldn't give up none of that for
Peace.
the D.
And and
It's not worth it.
And what Ladybug is saying is right. You know, yeah, you can have a man
Yeah, it's true.
and his penis works amazingly, but he's a bad person. He doesn't treat you well. He's a cheater, whatever it may be. And Ladybug got a husband whose penis don't work the
amazing,
right
yeah.
way, but he's a great person, provided they travel, they love each other. So
Maybe, Ladybug, do you ever think about like adjusting your relationship and like making it more lesbian-like?
what?
No, I take care of myself. I know how to take care of myself.
Got you.
Are you sad? Like deep down, are you happy or are you okay?
I am deep down happy because I have been deep down sad with a bad man.
Right.
This is beautiful. I love this, man. I love this. I love this.
And I said, I've done it before, and I didn't leave him because I left because the other things were
Right.
wrong. So women can love you through this.
Thank
I
you.
think
brother.
women in these situations.
You could do it because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth not being able to pay your bills. It's not worth being hungry. It's not worth catching the bus. It's not worth not seeing the world. It's not worth that.
Okay.
I think women in these situations really need to look to
She's
lesbians
right,
for
she's right.
inspiration.
She's
You know what I
right.
mean? Learn how to scissor. Learn how to use more toys.
So we got
Learn how
to change our
use your
whole
mouth.
sexuality because your thing can't get hard.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you want them to scissor? You asked her, do you scissor with your husband? How do you scissor with your husband?
Well, when a man can't get hard, I mean, it's like a clitoris.
Huh.
You would know
Well,
more than
thank
me. Hello, who's this?
I didn't get that.
Hi,
What was
it's
that?
Connie.
Hey, Connie. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey.
What's your
Good
opinion?
morning.
My opinion is I feel like if the guy is perfect, I could get over it.
So you say you'll get over it.
But would you be faithful?
Yes, I could be faithful. He has to be good at other things.
Right. But a lot of times it comes with a bad attitude because they're angry and rightfully so. You know what I mean?
You can't be angry and have ED. Like you gotta pick a struggle.
Pick a struggle.
But how do you make
Real.
him? But how do you make him be happy though? Gotta keep him drunk all the time.
No, that's his personal thing. I think that's something he has to get over because that's the insecurity on his behalf.
That's right. Hello, who's this?
Talia.
Hey, Talia. Good morning. Talk to us.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We're doing
Hey,
good.
But about the topic, no, that's something that I'm sorry, I just could not do. If he can't get it up, then it's a no go for me. Like, I'm crippled right now and all, but I'm 24 and I like to have sex, so that's a part of my need. So
What do you mean you're crippled, Crystal? Crystal, don't speed past that. What do you mean you're crippled, Crystal?
Something major.
Oh, because I'm the same caller that's been calling, letting y'all know I've been shot in the back.
Oh, Crystal,
shot
our
in the back.
girl. What up, Crystal?
Yes,
Crystal,
don't do that.
No, Crystal, you our peoples. We got love for you, but don't you think you're being kind of, judgmental?
Yes.
Because the reality is that man's crippled too, just in a different way.
That's true.
And you wouldn't want somebody to leave you just because
something
your
that you
situation.
couldn't do. Yeah,
Well,
because you were shot.
her stuff still works.
But we all have needs, and see, that's something different. I wouldn't want nobody to leave me because of that, but they wouldn't be with me in the first place if that was the case. And I ain't looking for nobody if that was the case.
Crystal,
in that situation, I just couldn't. Listen, I was even in a relationship for 5 years, but at the moment, it was 2 years when we were together, and he definitely could get it up. He was 10 years older than me, but however, he was selfish when it came down to sex. He only wanted to get him his, and I wasn't going for that either. And once we had a talk, he took me to Pound Town after that. So, but if he couldn't have got it together, he would have been gone.
Now, Crystal, I can't remember. Now, you said you're handicapped. You're paralyzed, right?
No, thank God I'm not paralyzed. No.
Thank God.
I'm hit in the back, but the bullet is in this part of my spinal cord for the rest of my life because it did fracture my pelvic bone, but only by an inch. So if it would have never hit my pelvic bone, I would be paralyzed for the rest of my life. But it broke the pelvic bone and struck a nerve in my left leg.
So what's handicap about you, if you don't mind me asking?
Because right now I have a limp walk, but I have a walker. But with me, when I'm sitting down, like as in a chair, or if I'm laying down with my legs straight out, I am not able to pick my leg up I'm not going to say at all. When it first happened 3 months ago, I could not pick it up at all, like not worrying about the pain. It would not move.
Now, Mama, you got a guy that picks your leg up for you, and when you hip-hopping down the street, he walks with you and he's proud. Now he got a little problem. You like, I gotta leave. That's foul.
Listen, I'm not gonna leave him right away. We're gonna work on it. But if it doesn't get there, then no, because I'm not gonna be crippled for the rest of my life. I'm getting my shit because I can lift my leg up an inch.
Let me ask you a question, Crystal. You're dating a man with erectile dysfunction, right? Who gets the handicap decal, you or him?
Yo, shut up. Goodbye, Crystal. You have a good one, Mama.
Crystal.
Have a good one. Bye, Crystal.
Y'all have a good day.
Goodbye, Crystal.
Charlie, man. Charlie, man.
What's wrong
Why
with
you
you,
ain't
man?
let her answer?
Come on, Charlie, man. Come
Let
on.
her answer the question, please.
Why you can't ask somebody that?
First of all, there were so many violations in that conversation. Envy, you said hip hopping down the street. I caught that. Hip hopping down the street. Really?
The handicap thing is worse than mine.
Hip hopping down the street.
Salute to Crystal.
Yeah, shout out to Crystal. Yeah,
I like that she has her standards. Like, don't try to sun her and say that she should have lower standards because she's temporarily,
I'm just saying, if a guy is dealing with her and everything, that her flaws and all her greatness, I think she should do the same. That's what life is about.
Yeah.
But she
Sickness
survived
and
a
health.
Poorer and richer and poorer.
She survived a gunshot, right?
Harder and softer.
She deserved hard
Wet in the wet.
Oh my God, y'all wouldn't stand for this. Y'all would not stand for this if your mates had trash pee. Exactly. Thank you. Case.
It's just crazy how women want us to be vulnerable and soft, and then when we are, literally, we get shameful.
We get attacked. They want to leave us.
It's crazy.
All these other things.
No, it's the attitude on top of it.
Yeah, you can't have an attitude and be impotent.
Because most of these women haven't said they left their men. They're still in it.
Right.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, they sticking through it, but they're just dealing with it.
What's the moral of the story, guys?
If you can't get it up, he's your best.
In the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Oh, anyway, it's a tough subject. I know for us men, it's something that we don't want people to even know if that is happening to us, because with that getting up, we are just useless because our ego is between our legs. But also again, sometimes if men seek help, something can be done. But again, it's a bit too much for a man to really accept that he can't get it up, which eventually affects everything in his life, in his relationship, and can lead to so many problems. Anyway, guys, Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like my videos. Click that notification button at the top. Let's grow this channel. I'm out. Peace.